2024 Ford Bronco Raptor. Ford's Bronco Raptor could be a high-flying execution SUV that goes way past its off-road predecessor. Not at all like the standard Bronco, the Raptor variation comes with a 418 HP twin-turbo V6 motor, a Fox suspension framework with more prominent off-road capability, and 37-inch all-terrain tires for greatest footing. Underneath, the Bronco Raptor has a few defensive slip plates, which ought to deliver you an indicate as to what this beast is able of. In our testing, the Bronco Raptor soared to 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds, and whereas our testing is completed on asphalt, the Bronco Raptor is about as fast on nearly all other territories. In spite of all this off-road capability, the Bronco Raptor is shockingly refined on the street. Its extra-wide position makes it more disappointing to stop than an ordinary SUV, but something else, it conveys a smooth sufficient ride to serve as daily family transport. It's this flexibility that creates the Bronco Raptor a favorite among our editors. The Extreme Bronco gets a modern Code Orange bundle for 2024. This appearance bundle incorporates orange and gray design that run up the SUV's raised bumper and onto the rearmost window. Somewhere else, you'll discover orange-colored toe snares, hood illustrations, orange situate belts, and 17-inch wheels with orange points of interest. Other than the Code Orange bundle, 2024 moreover brings in two modern colors for the Bronco Raptor, Shelter Green and Speed Blue. A unused 17-inch wheel choice from Strategy Race Wheels is advertised in an assortment of colors counting Oxford White, Strategy Bronze, and Matte Dark. The cost of the 2024 Portage Bronco Raptor begins at $91,730. The Bronco Raptor is advertised solely within the four-door body fashion and a single trim level. Standard hardware incorporates a muscular EcoBoost V6 powertrain, a hefty drivetrain comprising a 10-speed programmed and 4.7 pivot proportion, and all the off-roading treats required to bless this flare-fendered machine with magnificent off-road ability. A effective B&amp.0 sound framework is standard and utilizes 10 speakers, counting a subwoofer. Buyers can choose to erase the subwoofer and downsize to a framework with decreased usefulness or less speakers, which wins them a credit of $100 to $665 depending on which they select. We'd choose to keep the more premium sound framework so we will enjoy in-aural delights when we aren't tearing through sand rises or trudging through mud marshes. We'd moreover adhere with the standard seats which are covered in marine-grade vinyl and the standard rubberized flooring as they make cleaning out the cabin much simpler. Ford didn't put a V8 within the Bronco Raptor, but it did oversee to stuff a 418 HP twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6 that produces 440 pound-feet of torque beneath the hood. The motor sets solely with a 10-speed programmed transmission and an progressed four-wheel drive framework that works in concert with selectable GOAT, goes over any sort of territory, modes. The Bronco Raptor moreover has an indeed beefier suspension setup than the standard adaptation to best handle controlling over sand hills or bouncing through the discus, and it features a much more extensive track that's set up for way better high-speed steadiness. The Raptorized Bronco is prepared with Fox versatile dampers from the F-150 Raptor as well as standard 37-inch BF Goodrich K02 all-terrain tires. It's evaluated to tow up to 4,500 pounds as well. Amid our introductory test drive, we were inspired with the Bronco Raptor's off-road ability both when bounding over bumpy territory at speed and whereas slithering through rough passes with the low-range adapting locked in. Whereas the twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6 doesn't have the same push as the F-150 Raptor's boosted 3.5-liter, it had sufficient punch to hit 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds at our test track. In spite of the fact that it parades upgraded off-road capacities with a broadened position and gigantic flared bumpers, the Bronco Raptor still offers its interior design and measurements with the customary Bronco. Which means it comes standard with rubberized flooring, marine-grade vinyl upholstery, and an overhead set of assistant flips. Those who need a more extravagant cabin can decide on leather-trimmed seats. As with the standard Bronco, the Raptor 2 highlights detachable bodyboards and particularly frameless entryways that Portage claims are simple to unbolt. Whereas it's as it were accessible in a four-door setup, the Raptor still appreciates all the imaginative highlights found on other Bronco models, counting outside mirrors mounted on the base of the windshield that are still usable when the entryways are taken off. Moreover, there's a rack built into the bead of its dashboard for smartphones and GoPros, which can be stopped into adjacent 12-volt outlets, to be mounted there.